Hello out there, everyone. Today we're going to take a quick look at this 2016 film, The Autopsy of Jane Doe, starring, of course, Emile Hirsch, Brian Cox, and this young woman on the cover who apparently was a former model and yoga practitioner, and she just does a remarkable job in the role, because it's quite unsettling to see basically a dead body on the table being autopsied and realize that it's not a prosthetic or a dummy, it's a real person, and the care that went into her performance to be motionless for that long was nothing short of remarkable. It reminds me of Bernie Lomax in Weekend at Bernie's, another great performance that's I think often overlooked, unfairly so, for the fact that the movie is kind of just an absurd kind of throwaway type of piece of cinema. But in any case, I digress. This is a movie that I find incredibly creepy, very atmospheric, and anchored by, again, those three wonderful lead performances. Emile Hirsch and Brian Cox have great chemistry together and do just a terrific job with the back and forth, and they make you feel like they really are father and son. And the son, played by Emile Hirsch, is obviously at a point in his life where he doesn't know that he wants to continue in the family business of doing autopsies at a funeral home. So that's sort of the setup. And the Jane Doe, the titular Jane Doe in the film, is a body that was found at a crime scene, and the goal is to find a cause of death quickly, because the crime scene was pretty gruesome. The press is going to release a story about it, so the police department wants the Brian Cox character to find a COD quickly so that they can get out in front of the story. And once they proceed with the autopsy, things start to get very, very weird very fast. Highly recommend this film. It's one of those 2010s horror films, alongside the likes of Hereditary and The Babadook, that I find are, all three are just terrific examples of how the horror genre is still producing good content, even though I would argue too that the sheer volume of content out there now makes it more difficult to find the good stuff. So AQ and PQ on this Blu-ray disc are good. Nothing to write home about, but solid. And the supplemental features are pretty spartan. I believe there's a little EPK segment in here, but nothing to write home about. This is an IFC midnight release, and I feel like this is a film that at some point may get a proper, bells and whistles collector's edition release from like Scream Factory or Arrow Video. So on that note, definitely do yourself a favor. We're coming up on spooky season. Give this film a watch. I think that you will enjoy your time, and I would hazard to say that the acting in particular is what really anchors this film, and the mood and atmosphere are right there behind it, giving you a really good 90 minutes of horror that I think is deserving of its status as being one of the great new horror films out there. So on that note, please take care out there, everyone. Stay safe, be kind, and by all means, keep watching good cinema.